Hi, I'm Lyle Turner, and this is my director's commentary for Homework by Emily White. So Emily has chosen to address the horrific issue of climate catastrophe in the everyday setting of a normal Welsh family. And because it's such a terrifying issue, we decided to go with a horror trope, a kind of camp tongue-in-cheek horror trope for the film. So you saw the first classic horror device we used there, the shadowy figure moving through the reflection.
To give us some extra confidence.
No.
But because it's all done in this everyday setting, we're really playing with it. We're playing with the look of it, so that we've gone for this slightly low light look, and that our angles are kind of looming, low angles looking up oddly. There's an angle here where the actress Caitlin leans onto the edge of the sofa. Classic shot from inside a coffin you often see in horror films. And then we go onto the spinning around on a handheld suspension rig, the kind of disorientation that you get in more contemporary horror films where people are being chased and panicking, and as the issue builds in tension.
Death is a greatest leveler.
Obviously all done tongue-in-cheek, great comic face acting from Caitlin Drake there, and great acting from our lead playing Philip here. Where we really said to the actors, this is where you get to break all the rules you were taught in drama school. Push it as much as you like, as over the top as you like. And particularly at this point now, big change in lighting. There's the static on the television. We've got the classic creepy doll watching shot. Then we've got our Hammer horror uplighting that throws looming shadows on the ceiling, which is straight out of Dracula. And here we've got a full-on Scream Queen moment for Caitlin Drake.
There is no escape.
Mum brings everybody back down to earth.
Philip, that's enough.
And then we get into the what is the real nitty-gritty of the issue that Emily wanted to write about, how that there is a dilemma that the younger and the older generation face between them, that on the one hand, it is inarguable that the planet is suffering greatly because of our inability to address these issues, but also that parents still need to be parents. So there's truth in both arguments, which is always a sign of intelligent writing. What I really like about it is that it's even-handed. There's responsibility that needs to be taken on both sides, responsibility for the actions past, and also responsibilities for the actions that need to be taken in the future. And I think that's neatly worked through in the script. When the realization of what's to come really lands with Kyle, who's playing our lead Philip, we once more revert to the horror trope. And you'll see that we come back to our uplighting with the ominous music. This is something we all have to address, or we're going to meet a really horrific end.